All right, our first example video, we are going to work on understanding sets and subsets. So we're bringing in that vocab we just had in our intro video. Okay, so in the set of numbers from 1 to 10, so here's written out set of the numbers 1 through 10. So 1 all the way to 10. These are all the elements of the set. So 5 is an element of the set. 9 is an element of the set. And the set is that collection numbers. It's often given a name. So in this one, capital A is the set of the numbers 1 through 10. So of those, the question is, which elements are both in the subset of even numbers and the subset of multiples of 5? So let's talk about those subsets. The subset of even numbers, we're going to write out what those are. So subset of even numbers. All right, I'm going to give a little, whoa, that was not very pretty. Well, okay, that's, there's my bracket. Very nice. So of our set of numbers 1 through 10, which of these are even? So our even numbers are 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. That's a subset of the larger set of numbers 1 through 10. We also want to look at the subset of multiples of 5. So when you have to do multiples of a number, let's write that out first. Subset of and just so you guys know, I do these videos on an iPad and it's really hard to have nice handwriting sometimes. So if you're listening, I'll be saying the things I'm writing down. Make sure you're always listening to the videos. But that will help with how messy it gets. And I will try to slow down and make it a little bit neater. Okay. Yeah, that bracket's a little better. So when you're doing multiples of a number, so let's say multiples of 5, you start with 5 times 1. 5 times 1 is 5. The next multiple of 5 is 5 times 2, which is 10. 10 is in our set of numbers. 5 times 3 is 15, and our set of numbers only went to 10. So there are only 2 numbers in the subset of multiples of 5. So the question is, which elements, so elements are the numbers, are in both the subset of even numbers and the subset of multiples of 5. So we're basically looking at these two subsets and which numbers appear in both of those. So I'm going to start with a small one, 5 and 10. A 5 is in this subset. Do we have a 5 up here in our even numbers? We don't. 5 is not even, so it was not in that. So 5 is not part of both subsets. We also have a 10. 10 is in this subset. And if I look up here, 10 is in that subset. So that means that which elements are in both the subsets, all we had was that 10 with my pretty brackets. Okay, now that we know what we're talking about, we can go through this a little bit faster with our second question. Which numbers in set A, so again, set A are numbers 1 through 10, are elements in both the subset of odd numbers. So let's write out our subset of odd numbers. So I'm just going to write odds. And what are odd numbers up there? 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. And the subset of multiples of 3. Multiples of 3. Here's my bracket. So multiples of 3. 3 times 1 is 3. That's up there. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9, which is in set A. 3 times 4 is 12. And again, we only went to 10. So 9 is the largest multiple of 3 that's in the set A. All right, so which numbers are in both sets? I see that 3 is in both sets. Let's see, is there a 6 in both? Nope. Oh, and there's a 9 in both. So, which elements are in both subsets? We have a 3 and a 9. And we're done.